Welcome! Aha! I have the microphone. Broken nets, closed pool tables, and I'm hoping no wind sound. Very windy today. Sound check. Check, check, check. Sound check, sound check, sound check. Excuse me. So I'm just reading something here. I'll be with you in a minute. Feel free to introduce yourself. Where you're from? How old are you? Have you been to Thailand before? What say you? We're beach dogging. Are we alive? Sound check, sound check, sound check. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Daniel Kelly, Andy Smith, Goose Hunter, AK. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's like old friends meeting on the beach again. Welcome all. I hope we're all getting along. There's no bickering, there's no infighting. I can't have people fighting over me. How are you all doing? I think it must have only just sent out the notification that we've suddenly gone from 0 to 11 people viewing this, what's left of a net. It's been destroyed in the weather, I think. Strong winds, you can see the waves rolling in. Surf's up, dude. I want to do a sound check. How is it? Can you hear the wind? I'm hoping not. Maybe I need to put some more muff on my fluff on the mic. I want one of those pickup trucks that have got UV lights under. Are very throaty. There's no real power there, it's just all sound. And you can hear the where the turbo, I think, it dumps. Sound is good. Thank you, Goose Hunter. Andy, thank you. Yeah, so Scrapyard Bar, I don't know if any of you guys know Scrapyard Bar. I knew it for its round tables. I was introduced to it by, oh my gosh, I'm going back a few years now. It might have been Kevin, Thailand. I can't remember now. Well, shiver me timbers. Or it might have been Brian Jacks. We should go over and see Brian again. It's well overdue. I feel as if I've neglected him. And that's certainly not the case. I'm sorry I have no music tonight. I usually bring you down to the beach and we can have a jukebox session on the beach. We'll do another one of those maybe over the weekend if we get a chance. Been busy tonight preparing for part 2 of the interview. There's some additional questions and filtration of the existing ones I need to go through. So I started that tonight. I wanted to make part 2 a bit better. We're changing locations as well. I have a couple of thoughts on locations. So I'm looking forward to doing that. He's probably asleep now. He probably won't come in the chat because he's sleeping better. He's overcome some hurdles, which is good. So when I knew he was being very busy with that, so I didn't want to put any pressure about having to entertain me for an hour or so, answering questions. So it was good to see he published a video, I think it was today, maybe yesterday, on getting his life back, which is good. It's fantastic news actually, because I knew a bit of what he was having to go through, because of some of the support I've given in the past and where it was heading. So yeah, to have to do it for 15 bars at the same time. Ooh, wow, what a fantastic learning curve though that. Yeah, Goose Hunter, I think so. Daniel says, think Tammy, Defo, Mary, Havleg. See her in Hacienda live show 2 times in a week. I think it's great that we have expat entertaining the locals here. bringing more smiles to their faces. It's awesome. And there are plenty and plenty of Tammies out here. If you need hooking up, let me know. We'll actually be doing that soon. There's going to be... I need to get some more editing out of the way. I've been extremely busy with editing as well. In fact, too busy. I need to get my workflow... Final Cut Pro have changed a few things. And I'm also, having been away from Final Cut Pro for 8 months, I'm having to retrain myself to a degree on shortcut on the keys. On my laptop, I had a lot of keys, shortcut, color-coded keyboard, and I don't have that now. But yeah, there are a few things I still need to learn again. I guess it's not like riding a bike. It's more like boxing, karate, taekwondo, something like that. You have to keep up with it, or like learning a language, keep doing it in order to retain it, right? That's right. I think it was Kevin that took me there, Goose Hunter. No, Daniel, sorry, no, I've not packed in. I went to do it the other night and then something came up and I cut it. And I have to be in the right frame of mind to do it. It's like tonight, I put in the community, which I've deleted because I nearly cancelled it tonight. I went to the market already and it looked like 50% up of it was closed, so there would be no atmosphere. This is a market, fruit, veg, meat market that opens at 1 a.m. That's the starting time. It opens at 1 a.m. It probably gets quite busy between 4 and 6, probably earlier than that, maybe 5, 3 and 5, where more and more people are getting their produce to sell on and to buy for their restaurants. This is like wholesale prices. It's open to the public. I did check it out this evening briefly in terms of who else has made videos on YouTube for it, and there's very little. I think I only found 2 or 3. So I'm going to give you my take on it, and it's a must visit. It's not very far at all. You can get from central Pattaya to it in probably 10 minutes. And I was a little taken back by how huge it was. I briefly went round it last night. I just went round the outskirts of it. And was it last night? No, the night before. And I picked up... I just couldn't believe it. I was blown away by the prices. You know, when you're on the beach, you can buy like half a pineapple already prepared to eat, right, in cellophane on polystyrene tray for like, what, 20 baht up. Or you can go to the markets and buy, you know, a whole pineapple for 20 baht up if you're lucky. These guys are selling pineapples from 6 and 7 baht. It's incredible. Cheers, Daniel. Yeah, Andy, thanks for asking. It's friggin' awesome. I've had it now a couple of months, and I'm blown away. It's what takes the longest with my videos is when I've got a long video, particularly 20 minutes up, and it's in 4K. Whether it's mine or I'm asked to edit for somebody else, it's a lot quicker. People are spending more than double on Apple MacBook Pros, which are more portable in terms of a laptop, but this is like a small box that you could take with you with a couple of leads, HDMI and a power lead, to anybody's home or another location, and just plug it into a TV. At the moment I don't have a monitor. I can't afford a decent monitor. A good monitor is going to be between 9 and 14,000 baht. But right now the TV is accommodating me. It's a good enough picture to do the editing on. I don't need it for the sound. I have good headphones for that. But yeah, rendering used to take quite a bit of time, and with this I'm very impressed. The M1 chip, so I think they're combining 2 or 3 different chips, like the GPU, CPU, all in one. I don't know how they do it. They say there's over don't quote me, I could be getting this wrong, but it's ridiculously sounding, but over 1 billion transistors on one chip. and it's incredibly fast, and I'm impressed. Yeah, I'm very impressed. And anybody can get in on the Max. The pricing of the Mini Max starts at 22,000 baht for 8GB of RAM. I went for the 16GB because I tend to have everything open all the time and never shut it down unless I'm doing a restart after an update. But then you just buy a keyboard and a mouse for it and plug it into your TV if you haven't got a monitor. But yeah, no, I'm very impressed with it. Thanks for asking, and yeah, it'll pay for itself in the time it takes to get stuff done, for sure. And it will open it up to a lot more people at that price point. And then people will realise, oh yeah, because you can run Windows products on it as well if you're a Windows fan, or but I particularly use it because I like editing videos. That's my bag, and that's what this channel is about, just measuring my performance on editing skills, which I need to up my game on a little bit more. I'm going to be live stream. I was trying to update it's John Tien. I tried to update one of the drones. I have 2 drones at the moment. I tried to update one of them. I may try to update the other one, and I'm struggling at the moment. I've got to do some hickory pokery or whatever. There's several ways I can connect the drone to Wi-Fi. I haven't found the way that works yet. I've tried 2. I think there's 3 ways. So I'm struggling with that at the moment. I've not searched for a solution, that's why. I've just tried the solutions I'm aware of. They have also updated the software, and of course there's firmware. I need to update the drone before I can fly it, but I can live stream from the drone. We've done it once before. I'm not sure if that's live on the YouTube channel anymore. So we're going to be live streaming badminton bikini clad babes on the beach, live streaming that from the drone. So you heard it here first. So that's something in the bag. And also we've got bikini pool playing babes on the beach. Yes, we are in the process of acquiring a pool table that's going to be placed on the beach as well. So you heard that here first as well. So let's see who else is going to start doing that, having heard that. I'm already seeing other people start playing pool on live streams in costumes, having already done the Bikini Babe one. In fact, that's something I'm finishing the editing on tomorrow, is the Bikini Babe pool playing shenanigans that we did the other week. That was banned because of certain tracks on music worldwide, so I thought, oh, let's just take it down and re-edit it and just give you the best bits. Right, Goose Hunter. Oh, I hope that was exciting for you a little bit, Daniel. And we still need to go to Princess Bar, I'm sure, right? No, I've done that for you, Daniel, already. We went in there and bought lekker drink, didn't we? I got a sneaky couple of yeah, so it's sit and talk, and then when we go around the market, I will be going back to the market on a separate stream tonight, by the way, and we will look at we will look at doing that as a walk and talk. Why not? Yeah. It's very quiet after a busy weekend that they had down here from the locals. Daniel knows about ladies' food bars, etc. Food bars? What's a food bar? I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, can you really hear that? You can hear the sea. There's a few waves piling in. I forgot my backpack, so I've got the big gimbal, not the big gimbal. I've got the where is it? I've got the big tripod with me, but I need the backpack to stick you in. So we're not going to go on the bike. Maybe we'll do. Who likes the scoot streams, going around the soys on a scooter? Who likes that? Would you like more of that? What's proving popular are ladies in bikinis and uniforms, of course. She said I blew her out. I had no arrangements with her to go and help her. I said if I get the chance I'll pop in and moderate. Of course there are several people looking over her shoulder all the time. I did say to her to make sure you have people that can, drop of a hat, come to your rescue if need be, and those people are not too far away if she needs it. So she's not entirely alone, but obviously those people need to be around watching her stream. To go into places like LK Metro, Soi Buakhao, Tree Town at chucking out time is not the best place to maybe live stream. But it gives you a sense, of course, of what's happening. I needed to create more room on my phone today, and I deleted some footage. I wanted to show you guys. I've got so much content, it's ridiculous. Just to give you an idea, we've uploaded less than 900 videos so far. But I've actually I've published around 850 to 900 videos on YouTube, but I've actually uploaded 2,000 up videos to create space on various devices. So YouTube are storing it there for me to download and edit, to give you an idea of how much content there's there. Then others are coming to me and saying, oh, can you just do this? Can you just do that? Oh, it's looking really good. Can you do this one also? It's like, ow, ow, ow. But yeah, always happy to help. It's not always available on time every time, but I try my best. But yeah, there's a hell of a lot of content. So I actually deleted some content, but yeah, I digress. I wanted to show you how busy it was, because I thought it was ridiculously busy. It was like pre-COVID times on Soy Buakhao. It was almost like gridlock at one point on Soy Buakhao at chucking out time with the amount of traffic. Oh yeah, I saw that, Eddie and Rodney. Yeah, that was good. That was good that she could also feel she could trust them as well to do that. There aren't many people that will leave their camera, equipment, and live stream particularly open to being hijacked. But no, they're good people. She made a good judgment call there, I would say, for sure. I think I've met Eddie briefly once before, certainly on Simon Land of Smiles chat several times on his live streams. Yeah, it's very quiet here tonight, Daniel. You've just got ladyboys and freelancers walking up and riding up and down the beach looking for custom. But yeah, very quiet. There's a few pockets. I haven't driven right along the beach road yet, but I can see in the distance pockets of Thais enjoying the evening breeze. But let's not forget it's middle of the week. At the weekend, this is where it gets busy for domestic tourism, because it's such a lovely beach. Much more Thais I find tend to come here than Pattaya Beach. I don't know, it's more cozy here, and they've got more facilities along Beach Road here than they have in Pattaya, would you believe? It's more, I would say, I was going to say disillusioned, but that's not the word I'm looking for. Diluted in Pattaya. Yeah, but let's not forget also Mr. Mitch. Welcome back as well. It's 2:27 in the morning. Oh my gosh, there's a songtail just going past. I didn't know they would still be running after 2 a.m. along Beach Road here. I feel it my duty to a degree as well. And I've had this idea before even coming here over a year ago. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Death Row, welcome back. How are you? Long time no see. More cooking videos, please, Death Row. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 18th of March 2021. I landed here on the 13th of March 2020. I forgot it was my first annual. It's the longest I've ever stayed in Thailand. The last time I stayed at any length was in 1997 when I was working in Samui, Koh Samui, Chaweng Beach for 6 months. How about that? I got a lot fitter, a lot quicker back then when I was on that 2-month regime of becoming a dive master. I could actually dive, almost scuba dive without a weight belt. That's how much fat I'd lost, because you become very buoyant with fat on your body, and I went from 5 kilos down to 1 kilo, 1.5 kilos of lead weight on my weight belt. It was getting to the point where I was losing that much fat. I knew if I'd have continued working there, I would end up not having to wear a weight belt at all. It just helps with your buoyancy, particularly when you are help with descending at depth. Oh, Instagram. Okay. Put your. Feel free, Death Row, to put your Instagram if I haven't already. Put it in the comments. Oh, welcome then, Death Row, to your first annual. Really, Daniel? Yeah, that's right. 13th of March. I remember you saying that before. What the hell? How about that? Maybe our paths have crossed before. That's right, Death Row. I remember that countdown. Oh, chicken wings, don't. I had free chicken wings last night. She told me not to tell anybody. I had a very brief game or two. No, one game, I think it was. I didn't have much time on my hands. I had a brief game of pool last night in Soi 7, Jomtien. And I got free chicken wings. I think there was about 8 or 9 of them. They were nice. I think a few places buy them from the same place. So they were probably frozen, deep fat fried, and then served up with a bit of salad and some sweet sauce. They were okay. They weren't the best in the world, but for free they were awesome. I could have been Daniel, right? I flew out from Heathrow. And I can't remember who I flew with. I know one of the airlines was Qatar. Bitches be tripping. Welcome. Yeah, there's a lot of tripping going on here. Really? I love that. Mickey Mau Mau. Some of you know Mickey Mau Mau. In fact, I owe him a call, really. I've not been sending enough videos and pictures to him to keep his salivation going. He loves belly pork, that's his favourite. And I love hoisin sauce. Isn't that like plum sauce, or is plum sauce the same? I don't know. I get it confused. Hoisin sauce with duck. Oh, to die for. Crispy aromatic duck. Oh, you fly from Newcastle? No, I didn't pick up a plane that took off from there. Someone's blasting out Farang music from a pickup truck somewhere over there. Some girly romantic music. Plum sauce, yeah. Crispy aromatic duck, and you make those pancakes with spring onions and cucumber. They're making me hungry now. I may have to go and get some sausages from this place where you can get dodgy beers from. Her sausages are lovely. I don't know what's in them. They're very slightly a little bit sweet, but very chewy, but not like chewy, overly chewy. Let's just say they're condensed, packed with meat or something, but it's certainly not gristle and loads of chewy fat in them. I may have to go and get a couple. I think they're only 15 baht a sausage. A couple of ladies walking past, holding each other up. They mau mau. Salop salai. Shame. Tuna salad time. I do love that tuna salad as well. Yeah, I love it. Sausages, eggs, tomatoes for breakfast soon. Do you make your own sausages, Defro? Have you tried to make your own sausages? Inhaled a roast beef sandwich. But did you have lovely, homemade, creamy horseradish sauce? You've got to have that horseradish sauce thing going on with beef. I'm sorry. Hey, Big Jim. God, my gosh, long time no see. Are you still security guarding all the hours can be? Good to see you, man. It's been months. It feels like months. You buy them. You buy the sausages. Do you buy good butcher's sausage or sausages that are really cheap but taste good? A really good, cheap tasting sausage. There's hardly any meat in them in the UK. It's called Richmond sausages. They taste bloody lovely, but there's hardly any meat in them. A good sausage, you're lucky to get 88% up meat in a sausage in a supermarket in the UK. You buy decent sausages. Do you go to the butcher's or the supermarket? There was a brand in the UK called Butcher's Choice. They were quite tasty as well, I think. They had quite a big range. Like some with leaking, some with... Yeah, I wonder if they got leeks in Thailand. I'll have to investigate that. What they have a tendency to eat out here, which we don't so much in the UK, is eat the leaf of celery. Oh, and they put that celery sometimes in dishes here. And it's such a strong flavour to me. On my palate, I just don't like celery. To eat celery stick, which is more common to do so in the UK, as far as I know, is to have a lot of salt on the celery stick. You're still working silly hours, Big Jim. Fish fingers, mash and beans. Ah, Daniel Kelly, yeah. I was nearly called you David again. Shit. Fish fingers. What brand of fish fingers? Anyone? Or has it got to be Bird's Eye? And do you have ketchup? Do you have red sauce? I think it's the done thing, isn't it? Have ketchup, red sauce, tomato ketchup rather than brown. I am a lover of HP though. And then there's chop sauce. There's something about chop sauce. Chop is one of the cheapest brown sauces you can get. It's very vinegary, sweet, and it's like, I miss that. Old English pork sausages, there we go. It shouldn't be buffering, no. We got good signal here. Oh, grows horseradish in the backyard. Wow. Yeah, the horseradish leaves, it grows wild a lot in the, certainly in southeast England from where I came from. And you see it on the roads, huge big leaves, but you need almost special tools to dig out the roots. It's a big old conquest to dig them up. And when you grind it up, oh my god, wear protection. A good sniff of that and it'll blow your head off. That's why I love wasabi so much. Wasabi, of course, is very, very strong. Made from horseradish. An award gold graded. Alright. Awesome. A good pork sausage. Yeah, always death row, right? Always when a good decent sausage is worth paying for. I can remember buying sausages and they were 50 pence each. But they were really nice. big thick ones. They haven't got to be so long, have they? Just like yum. Oh, what's happened? I've got a new charging lead again because I need to try and educate myself to keep a set of leads on me all the time and leave a set in my residence. Rankin's Irish pork sausages are number one. Rankin's rings a bell, yeah. Butcher's choice, 20 pork sausages. I'm not going anywhere, Big Jim, anytime soon. Are you coming over, Big Jim? I've not known anybody, Big Popper, to actually grow horseradish before. I've never heard of that, somebody growing it. Does he does he grow it for himself or for others? Has he got like a production line? Yeah, Mr. Mitch, a good sausage. Let me tell you about sausages, right? It's an art form. It's an art form, and there are sausage connoisseurs around, and they're very limited. Sausage connoisseurs. These are the consumers out there and makers of sausages. I've lived in Germany for 2 years. I did not realise until I'd left, and I was like maybe in my 20s. Germany has a sausage school, right? There are over, now let me get this right, 220 comes to mind, and so does 333. Anyway, it's hundreds. They have hundreds of different sausages, and they teach you how to make them. There's a sausage school in Germany. I'm not lying, and you get, I think, more than a certificate of attendance. But there's a sausage school in Germany. They really appreciate their sausages, and beer, of course. Like every town, I'm not sure if every village, but every village, town and city has its own brewery. They appreciate that beer does not travel, so they create a brewery in every single town. Did you know that? Oh, normally $7. Ah. Yeah, of course, Daniel. Of course. Farang sausage number one. Oh, you did 2 years also, Mr. Mitch. Have you booked a flight, Big Jim? Right, Joran, welcome back. Just for the family, the horseradish. Nice. Yeah, you can grind that horseradish up, right, and store it in jars just as is without adding anything, and it stays a little bit moist, but my goodness, oh, it blows your head off. I remember my grandfather, my granddad, he used to make it and used to tease. He was always teasing everybody, playing jokes, practical jokes all the time. He loved to laugh. Very good man. In fact, he holds the record, I think still, I'm not sure, I've not checked into it, but he was the oldest person to have a second heart transplant in the UK. He did so well on his first heart, and it did very well. They gave him a second heart transplant, and he was the oldest one in the UK. But they've always had Labrador dogs in the main, and he used to grind this horseradish up And Labradors are greedy dogs. You know, they've had whole chickens leave the kitchen to wonder where the chicken is, and it's inside the dog. But he used to tease her, bless her. I think her name was Sally, the one he was teasing, maybe others as well. And he used to tease the Labrador dog. In the main, they were Labrador, not retrievers. And yeah, and they were like wagging their tail. Oh, what's this? Have I got a treat coming? And he'd take the lid off all of a sudden and shove it right under their nose. And then he'd be cracking up for 10 minutes. It is so strong. Freshly ground horseradish. Oh my God. Who's ever tried that? Hey Daniel, I'm not sure about Pattaya, maybe different areas of Pattaya. I've stayed in central Pattaya, which is totally not my bag, in the past for a few weeks max, and that was too much, so 1 or 2 weeks. And then I've moved to Jomtien and stayed here for months. Pratamnak months. Bang Saray, which was awesome, very laid back, for 3 months. Koh Samui for 6 months. But yeah, Thailand for sure, and I'd love to see other parts of Thailand. In fact, today, earlier, you know when you get sidetracked and you're on the internet and things are working really fast and the internet's working fast, the maps were loading up quickly. I've got a huge list of to-goes and to go and film places. I was picking out nearby islands here that I can get to in less than an hour, that nobody's ever been to before, or according to YouTube, and live streamed from the usual crowd anyway. And I was like, oh, well, let's try and go here then. That's different. Just trying a bit different and sharing these other islands that no one's ever been to before. And these are islands you can stay on as well. Maybe smaller than Koh Lan and that. So yeah, I love island life. Having lived on one before, I could quite easily live on an island again. That would be cool. Imagine that, living on an island and just coming to Pattaya on the boat trip to do some filming to change it up a bit. Pool or volleyball? Neither. This is like beach tennis. And volleyball, yeah, they do volleyball here as well. This one's busted. There's a swing. We're going to be doing Bikini Babes playing badminton on the beach soon, next month. Also pool, and that's playing pool on the beach. That may come in April as well, depending on the support we get. But I found a portable pool table we can bring to the beach. I'm discovering more and more that the environment for playing pool in bikinis is on the beach, and more ladies that I've spoken to are happy to do that rather than do it in a bar. That said, I have spoken to a couple of bars that are happy for their staff to be placed within bikinis to play pool on the live stream as well. So we've got a few options. But I'm just playing catch up at the moment. Oh, is that a status quo track? Yeah, Gerard, same here. I like Belgian beers and German beer. I like those. What are those beers? I'm not an aficionado of beers in particular, but I like malty, not too malty, white beers, ones that you have to swill a bit. Hoegaarden as an example, maybe. Hoegaarden is nice drunk with a slice of orange. Oh, Mr. Mitch, really? You stayed for 3 months in Belgium? Nice. Yeah, I did a bit of an exercise sometime last year. I think in lockdown, I was working out how many countries I went to, or have been to, whether visited, lived, have used a space hopper to get through, etc., etc. I think I've been to, I think it was 36 countries. Belgium was one of them. Been to a few European countries, obviously being so close to them. €24 bottles, €10, Heineken, that's 330 baht. Wow, a little bit more than 10 baht. Wow. Really, it's only 10 baht in Holland. Official Susie Rottencrutch. Beg your pardon. I didn't realise that you made that comment. How are you? Welcome back. What's the time where you're at, Susie? Are you still there? Sorry. It was 3 minutes ago since you made the comment. Do you know, Big Jim? Yeah, I did weigh myself yesterday. You know, I was trying to get below 120. We already lost 26 kilos, right, before we came to Pattaya. Then I sort of plateaued, maybe put a little bit on, because I was climatizing to the to Pattaya, right? And then, yeah, we weighed ourselves the other week, and I think I was 116, and I'm still under 120. I'm 117. Just under 117, so yeah, it's staying off that weight we talked about before, so I'm happy for that. And we're also doing, we're going to be doing about 50 lengths of the swimming pool soon. I've got it up to 20. I did, how many was it? I got chucked out of the pool yesterday. I did 10 lengths, and he was saying, I said, what do you mean, is there music? And he said, no, need to clean the pool. And I'm like, okay, well, the pool opens at 8 a.m. Why don't you clean it before, instead of waiting for customers to come in and then chuck them out? It's a bit weird, but you know, it's Thailand, right? So I only did 10 lengths, and then I had an extraordinary long siesta today. I had one of those catch-up sleeps, and I had a siesta of 3 hours. And I thought, damn, I was supposed to have gone to the swimming pool again at 5:30 this afternoon. Bitches be tripping, by the way. Yeah, that's why I never answered your message. The phone was off. I noticed you sent that message at 5:30, and that's when I just woke up. I'm learning that my phones and notifications are for the convenience, as it should be for many people, really. We tend to pander to our notifications and alarms, etc., and messages, etc., as if we're waiting for them to service others. We really shouldn't be doing that, in my opinion. It's my alarms, reminders, notifications, and calendar appointments are for the convenience of me and nobody else. And I'm sticking to that for the next 50 years. There we go. Until we all have to be mandatory microchipped and controlled by the governments around the world. Unless you're in an underground group that cannot be found. It's 8 p.m, official Susie Rottencrutch says. 8 p.m. Thanks for checking in. So yeah, I'm just finishing up. In fact, it's nearly 3 a.m. So we're going to end this stream in... Yeah, we'll end this stream in 6 minutes. I digress. I'm talking and talking and talking. And don't forget to give it the old thumbs up. Apparently, YouTube like the thumbs up now, and they do take it into consideration. It's not just for them to understand whether you like that content and suggest more content. It actually supports the channel. So don't forget to give it the old thumb up the bum. And then what I'll do when I get to the market, I will live stream whether it's good or not. So I will be doing that before 3:30. It's only 5-10 minutes away from here. As I say, the market is incredibly cheap. It's wholesale. I'm sure you guys have probably purchased produce from shops, market traders, beach hawkers that have purchased from this market when you can go direct. And like I say, you can get pineapples, depending on the size, starting at 6-7 baht. It's ridiculous. So we're going to do that. Okay, Mr. Mitch, take care, mate. Yeah, I like the night. I get more things done in the evening. There's a lot less distractions. 100 Piper's whiskey. Yeah, I tried 100 Piper's whiskey. I need to try that again. I nearly purchased it the other day as a gift for someone. And I would love to do that again. Maybe bring that. What did I buy? I think it was Royal Stag, which is a blend as well. No, I'm not 9 stone. Oh my god, I'd look ill if I was 9 stone. I'd look anorexic. I think I got down to 13.5, 14 stone when I was dive mastering. Yeah, Goose Hunter, I'll be back on. We'll close the stream in 3 minutes, and then I'll restart the stream once I get to the market. As I say, I can't live stream on the scoot that well, holding holding the handlebars. I need my backpack to live stream on the scooter safer. But we'll go to this market and just give you an insight to it. No more than an hour max, but yeah, and then I'll put the location link in the map. But yeah, it is a good. I was blown away. I think it's the biggest market in the area as well. So take care, Big Jim. Don't work too hard. Enjoy it. Keep saving that money up. Whiskey with Colo Light. What is Colo? I don't know that. Is that right, Big Popper? 2 men suspected of kidnapping Freddie Heineken. Net Park is where you stayed in Herentals, Belgium. Yeah, Daniel. I'm going to keep you on your toes. I'm going to be live streaming again within half an hour. So you've got 50 seconds to say your goodbyes. The time sponsored by Polar. Oh my gosh, you can't see that. Look at that, I actually touched the screen with my nose to get it focused. Still not focusing. Look, I've actually got goosebumps. Oh, Coke Light. aspartame in though, hasn't it? This is the time sponsored by Polar RS800 CX. So now it's 3 a.m. I will see you shortly, maybe some of you or all of you, or those that can make it. It's going to happen, even if it's shite, I will live stream it. As I say, I went past earlier and to do a recce, and it looked 50% closed. They open at 1 a.m. and I think they close at midday. I forget. I will check. But yeah, not many people have been there, and the prices are just like, wow, this is where I'm going to get my meat and 2 veg. Right, see you shortly. Bye. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo.